I guess I should make a map. Oh, good. I did bring a pen. All right. It's just so, okay, fine. I'll make a map. Okay. Start out with, I don't have a lot of space on my desk. Okay. This first room. There. I'm making a map because I'm trying to be responsible and not chaotic like I was in King's Quest V. Responsible is not the correct word, but that's okay. Greetings and thank you, DS6101. Hello, Ione Matrix. I will...
Alexander hears the distant sounds of a wild animal somewhere in the maze of rooms.
I wonder who that could be. Hey, Jigglad Crusader, let me look at this image. I don't remember him looking that fancy. I think I had a floppy disk version, but I think I was just misremembering from my childhood. Because some things were grander in my childhood than they actually were. All right. Why is he waddling? Okay. Let's go over here. All right. Man, catacombs would be so scary to me in real life.
Alexander hears a low growling, so faint as to seem born of his fired imagination rather than of any living creature.
Sorry, I don't know if you heard my phone go off. Is there something in this room? Oh, I think I'm supposed to pick this up.
Alexander picks up the skull.
Because I need that for a spell. Oh, gosh, stop it. Going to save. I'm going to make a bunch of saves in here. Not 33 saves. But just in case bad things happen and I mess up my map and stuff. Okay, I don't need to be in this room anymore.
As he walks through the doorway, Alexander gets a very bad feeling about this room.
And this is why we save. Stop walking in!
Tickets up. Next. Don't just wonder, Alexander. Let your conscience be your guide.
What? Oh, you don't need to gift memberships, July Crusader. You've done that so much. Okay. Let's go this way. Keep doing my map. Oh, sweet. All right, I'll just save this for. Okay. I'm gonna put an X on there as like the bad room.
Somewhere, far off into the catacombs, the sounds of hooves faintly echo.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, I'm gonna take that.
Alexander takes the shield from the wall.
Save. I probably don't need to make this many saves, but I'm going to because this is a Sierra game. Okay.
Alexander hears the distant sounds of a wild animal somewhere in the maze of rooms.
I'm gonna go up. Okay. Okay. Oh, sweet. Money, money, money.
Alexander finds 2 coins on the skeleton's eyes. He takes the old coins.
I'm just gonna save over 5 again, that's fine.
It's a trap. The doors have sealed Alexander inside.
Not to
And
worry.
the ceiling is coming down.
It's all good. I've got this. Where's that? Oh, it's up here.
In a desperate move, Alexander throws a brick into the grinding gears. The brick is caught between 2 cogs. The gears shriek and shudder. The mechanism grinds to a halt. The ceiling is stuck.
Sweet.
The trap is sprung.
Yay! Oh, right. A little map here.
Alexander hears a low growling, so faint as to seem born of his fired imagination rather than of any living creature.
Yeah, yeah. Indiana Jones would have been proud. Okay, I'm gonna let's save here, because one of these must be a wrong turn. Okay. Is this just a dead end? A regular old dead end? Okay. That's fine.
Sounds! A trap floor!
I think it's supposed to be zooms, but I could be wrong.
Alexander seems to have fallen to a lower level of the catacombs. Wherever he is, the place sure is dark. Alexander can't even see his hand in front of his face.
Good thing he has glow-in-the-dark eyes. My trusty tinderbox.
Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox and uses the flint in the box to light it.
Aha! So that's why it's dark in here. A torch is out.
Alexander lights the extinguished torch and puts his tinderbox away. Alexander hears the sound of a wild beast again. This time, so loud that the creature itself seems to be in the same room with him.
Oh, sweet. This is the room I need to be
Noises are
in.
coming from the other side of the east wall.
Awesome.
Alexander puts the hole in the wall on the east wall. The hole in the wall trembles slightly with dread at the clammy feeling of the stones.
Aw. Poor guy. Oh, I need to look through it.
Alexander peers through the hole in the wall and sees just another room in the catacombs.
Oh, sure, just another room.
Aha!
That was really
Not
fast.
just another room at all. So that's why Alexander couldn't find the Minotaur's lair. At least Alexander now knows the lair exists, somewhere in the maze on the other side of this wall. While Alexander contemplates what he's just seen, the hole in the wall, frightened by the Minotaur, makes a run for it. Alexander hopes the little creature finds its way home to the Isle of Wonder.
For real, I always feel bad for the hole in the wall at that point. Ah, sweet. Okay. Let's save. And go fight the Minotaur.
This tapestry looks familiar. Now let's see. I don't feel anything. Aha! A hidden latch.
Alexander triggers the little latch. A secret door rolls open.
No! I beg of you! Please don't hurt me!
Your struggles are useless.
It's the Minotaur, and he's struggling with a Winged One's girl. She must be Lady Celeste.
No problem.
There's no reason to put that in the pit.
Whoops.
Alexander steps forward, determined to use anything at hand to save the girl. But before he can do anything,
You there! Human! Help me!
That's what I'm doing.
Help!
This jerk.
Who dares enter my lair?
I ask you to release your captive or suffer the consequences.
Rawr. Never. You die, human.
as the Minotaur advances in attack, Alexander slowly backs away. Until he can back away no more.
Now where to, little man? Rawr.
There we go.
Alexander, his back inches from the fiery pit, tempts the Minotaur with the Red Queen's scarf.
Look here, you bully! Nice, bright red.
Red. Now you die.
Whoa, that was a really fast run.
The Minotaur drops from sight amidst the consuming flames. Slowly, his scream fades as well.
Have you been harmed, Lady Celeste? Are you all right?
No, I am not all right. I assume you do not intend to leave me tied up on this vile monstrosity.
Of course not. Sorry. Let's see. If you'll give me a moment, I'll have these untied in no time.
I can't wait that long. Look, I wear a small dagger just inside my belt. It should be enough to cut the rope.
Oh, all right. I've got it, Lady Celeste. Here we go.
Thank you. You may keep the dagger as a gift for saving my life.
That's very generous.
Forget it. Do you mind if we just get out of here now?
She's such a jerk.
The Winged One's guards, bored with the pointless waiting, are startled by the sound of rock moving against rock.
Lady Celeste, bide thee well.
I'm quite well, thanks to the bravery of a mere human. So much for your superior intellects.
Yes, milady.
Now bring him along. I'm going home.
Whee!
I see you have proven yourself the hero of the prophecy. Well, I am expected to thank you for saving my daughter's life, so I thank you. I am obliged to thank you for the restoration of our sacred catacombs. It means much to our people. We have already begun the process of clearing the deadly traps from its rooms. It is also my duty to grant you a visit with the Oracle, so this I do. I will grant you the freedom to leave here unharmed, despite my orders to the contrary from the Crown. But there, my obligations to you end. I have no love for Alhazred, but he is my liege, and if Princess Cassima trusts him and wishes to wed him, my guards will take you to the Oracle now. When your time with her is through, I want you to leave the City of the Winged Ones and never return.
Why?
I don't know who you are or what you want here, but I will not disobey my crown further.
But your city's
I
cool.
thank you, Lord Azure. I will respect your wishes.
I always wanted to see more of their city, but you don't get to.
Hail to thee, great oracle. Lord Azure sends you this wingless mail. It appears that he solved the cliffs of logic and...
defeated the Minotaur in his lair. So I have seen. So this is the one that haunts my pool of late. Welcome, young seeker. What knowledge do you desire?
Princess Cassima, whatever you can tell me, great oracle.
Ah, of course, the princess. That explains my images. Let us see what we can see. I see a maiden, lovely and pure, but surrounded by evil. She's a rose set amidst bitter thorns.
She's looking at her upside down.
It is her fate to be the pawn of dark powers, and yours to try to redeem her.
How? How do I redeem her?
Fate is not like the cut of a blade, young one, but rather like the myriad of paths formed when a hammer cracks ice. I will tell you what I can, but what will actually come to pass is up to you. I see that any attempt to reach the girl will force you into battle, a struggle against a dark force. If you lose, your life will be forfeit.
Who must I fight?
I like this actress.
A great darkness surrounds your adversary, preventing me from seeing clearly. I can only make out the shape of a black cloak. But before this final struggle, I see an infiltration, a dangerous game of hide-and-seek in corridors filled with enemies. The risks are high, but it is the only way to reach the one you seek. There is more than one way into this place. Your choice will dictate much.
What else do you see, mighty oracle?
Oh, such pain. I see two restless spirits crying out for revenge. These shades could help you destroy the dark force if they were to be brought back from their spiritual form. Yet this is only one possible path to your destiny. I'm afraid this is getting beyond me. I know very little about the afterlife. I can only advise getting counsel from the druids. Be warned. The druids are reclusive and dangerous. They might aid you, or they might destroy you. Like their island, the druid's nature is hidden in the mists. There is nothing more I can do for you, except to give you this.
Sweet.
It is water from the sacred pool. That and my blessing.
She did that so fast, she was like, "Psst, here."
Thank you, great oracle.
So it's kind of cool, especially, thanks dudes, bye. Especially for a game in 1992, there are multiple endings, but 2 main paths. We're going to do the longer, cooler one with the better ending. Let's pull out our magic map.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
A new island.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation. From the northeast come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting.
Oh, wait. I want to look at my spell book. This music reminds me of Planet of the Apes a little bit. The original one. Swamp ooze, river Styx water, black horse feather, in a cup. Okay. Salt water. Oh, okay, so I can put the sacred water in my lamp now. Okay. Oh, and I can put a hair in the skull. Or maybe I should put the hot embers in first. Okay, yeah. I'll put the sacred water in the lamp.
Alexander pours the contents of the oracle's vial into the hunter's lamp with the baby's tears. The vial, now empty of its sacred fluid, disintegrates.
Cool, cool. All
From
right.
the northeast come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting.
No, let's not go there yet.
From the east come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting.
Yeah, whatever.
Alexander reaches into the fire pit and takes a lump of coal. Alexander takes the scythe.
Where's my spell book again? A skull full of hot oak embers. I don't have that yet. Alright. I'm gonna save. Save as 9 because I don't. This island's kind of dangerous. I don't think I can do anything with the druids yet,
From the east,
but let's.
the way north is blocked by impenetrable forest.
Oh, whoops. But let's go see. Let's go see what happens. Death, probably. Yep, death.
Alexander is frozen at the spectacle before him. Robed figures are gathered around a bonfire. Some mystical ceremony is taking place, but as to its purpose, Alexander has no clue.
Brothers, look!
Uh-oh. Alexander's been seen.
This must be the foreigner we were warned about. How appropriate that he should come during our rain festival. Place him in the sacrificial cage.
Whoops.
Wait! I must rescue the princess!
There's an ancient druid saying, a man who would save others must first save himself.
Yeah, yeah.
Alexander is pushed into the confining wicker cage. And the cage is swung out over the bonfire.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna die.
Alexander starts to feel a little warm.
I can't even do anything.
The bottom of the cage is getting uncomfortably hot.
I just want to leave.
Mercifully, Alexander passes out from the heat before the first tongues of flame ignite the wicker.
Goodbye. Oh, gosh.
Tickets up. Next.
That was a bit too hot to handle. Alexander should have been better prepared.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's interesting to see the deaths.
From the east come the sounds of...
Yeah, got it. Let us try the Isle of the
Alexander pulls out
Beast.
his magic map.
I think. Yeah, why not? Let's try the Isle of the Beast.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Okay. Believe I can get past him now.
Alexander decides to pass through the gate, preparing the shield just in case. The magic arrow completely shatters the shield. Good thing the arrow didn't hit Alexander.
Good thing he doesn't have any more arrows, I guess.
Alexander walks forward to step onto the gazebo. But the rose hedges on either side of the path, sensing an intruder's presence, reach out their vines and blend together. The path is blocked.
No problem.
Alexander wields the scythe, determined to get past the magical rose hedges. The leaves fly as Alexander tries to cut the branches faster than they can grow back together. He sees light.
He's through.
He's through.
Who dares enter Beast's garden?
My name is Alexander.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't mean to disturb your private garden.
It's the beast talking to the beast.
No. And yet, monsieur, you could hardly have accidentally broken through the 3 enchanted traps of the Isle of the Beast.
I suppose it is simply my nature to break through enchanted traps.
You must be a prince, then. I know the nature of princes all too well. This face you see before you is hideous, is it not?
Well, for the face of a beast, it is really quite noble.
Ha! I'm glad you like it, for you will soon own one just like it. I too was once a pretty prince, caring for nothing but adventuring and rescuing fair maidens. But I rankled one too many evil hags. One dark night, I was turned into this obscenity you see before you, warped in shape and trapped on this enchanted island over 100 years ago.
Whoa.
Surely there is a way off this island.
Oh, surely. You broke in, did you not? And yet think, where would I go clad so eloquently as I am with this silk and this pelt? You see, my prison is also my sanctuary. You are the first to break through the barriers in lo these many years. That is, except for the druids who stole my heirloom coat of arms.
If there's any way I can help.
Help? You? I'm afraid you don't understand. The enchanted barriers were a warning and protection for you, more than for me. Your prize for forcing your way past them is to join me in this dire life. By the laws of this sorcery, you are doomed to be trapped in the form of a beast. Your reward for broaching this garden is to be my slave. A slave as beastly as I am. You have only a few hours of humanity left.
But that's not possible. There must be some way to break the enchantment. Spells always have a weakness somewhere.
The enchantment you are under is tied to my own. Oh, the sorceress left me a way out. But I'm afraid it was only her final bitter joke. You see, I need only find a maiden to join me here, to share my castle, my life, willingly. Take another look at me. You can't help but admire the hag's terrible cruelty and cunning.
I shall try to find such a maid, for Casima's sake.
Truly? How determined of you. I personally would not waste my last few hours as a man on an impossible errand. However, you may do as you please. I give you this token. It's my family ring, and the only heirloom I have left. If perchance you should... if you think you have found a maid...
Rawr.
I shall give her this ring.
Yes, she must accept it of her own free will. By doing so, she accepts me. Not that you shall find anyone, mind you. Your time is short. Count the minutes on your fingers while your fingers you have, pretty prince. Your master will await you.
Cool, cool, cool. No problem. I know where to find her. We saw her near the beginning of the game. I'm doing well, Fire Moon 2. How are you? Come on, Alexander. Let's book it. Just taking a leisurely stroll. Oh, that's great. Fire Moon 2.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Okay. Oh, yeah. What am I doing? Hey, lady. Should I try? Oh, I forgot to bring her a rose. Darn it. I think I have to take a rose for her. He does have a false sense of security.
Alexander takes a magnificent white rose from the rose hedges.
Alright, hi lady. I'm gonna be risking save over 8.
The girl is too shy and fearful to talk to a stranger, especially a tall, handsome one such as Alexander.
Well, surely giving her a flower will make her less uncomfortable, right?
Pardon me, maid. I hope you don't think me forward, but I see that you like roses. I thought you might, perhaps, like a fresh white rose?
Alexander can see the conflict in the girl's pretty face as she fights between her distrust of him and her desire for the white rose. The rose wins.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, I shouldn't, sir, but it is so lovely. I've never seen a rose of white. It looks so pale and delicate. Wherever did you find one of such a color?
There are many hedges of them on the Isle of the Beast, and they grow together like magic.
Oh, truly? What an adventure that must be to see them. But I should not speak so, especially to a stranger. Thank you for the rose, though, kind sir.
Well, would you like some jewelry? Dude, some dude walked up to me and started giving me presents. I wouldn't want to talk to him either.
Alexander has a thought about the serving girl. He decides to bring up the subject of Beast with her.
Let me tell you about the place where the white roses grow. The Isle of the Beast is an enchanted place. There's a path running through a deep forest. The path crosses 3 magic blockades, set to keep all visitors away. At the center lives a tremendous beast.
Really? Magic blockades? How exciting! What kind of a beast? Is it very terrifying and ferocious?
It is a beast that walks on 2 legs and dresses like a prince. It speaks with the voice of a man.
A beast that talks and wears clothes? How is that possible? Is the beast magic too?
Not magical, enchanted. Beast was once a prince, but a witch trapped him in the form of a beast and set him on the island. There he lives in a castle in the midst of a maze.
How terrible! Imagine how lonely he must be.
It is a very lonely prospect, isn't it? Oh, I have met him, you see. He is indeed ferocious, but who would not be?
He really exists? Oh, how it breaks my heart. If I could, I would tend to such a beast. Such a beast might find comfort in a kind face. Do you not think it so?
Oh, I think it's so. I very much think it's so. You would not be afraid of him?
Afraid? Maybe at first. But how silly of me to speak so. The roses in this little yard are the only magic I will ever see.
I could take you there. In fact, I would owe you my life if you would go. If you truly wish to go.
You are serious? I could leave here? Oh, I have always dreamt of leaving. But to actually go... This is the only home I have ever known.
Home is a hard place to leave, even if you're unhappy there.
But I will go. If I can help him, I must go.
This lady is very impulsive. Though I guess her home does kind of suck.
Is there nothing you wish to take with you?
There is nothing.
Then take this ring. It is his. He will be pleased if you would wear it.
Why, it's the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. Thank you kindly, sir.
Beauty! Where do you think you're going?
To a place where roses grow, and to someone who truly needs me.
I see you wear my ring. You willingly agreed to spend your life here with me? Do you know what that means?
Yes, my lord, I do. I have been touched by your story.
Pity alone need not sentence you to endure this face.
Oh, but it is a gentle face, and kind.
Okay.
You look at me so sweetly and are not repulsed. Oh, by the light of your eyes, my spirit soars. The
Whee!
enchantment! It is broken!
I am pleased to have served you, my lord. Do you still wish me to stay?
What? Speak not such nonsense, Beauty.
Do you think that I learned nothing of true love during my time here? You are my queen.
Okay.
Oh, my clothes! This gown!
They're both impulsive.
How well it suits your noble heart.
Alexander, how can I ever repay you? I have nothing to offer except my gratitude. But please, take these old clothes. Perhaps you'll find someone in need during your travels.
You have already repaid me by your example of courage, Beauty. And by your friendship, I hope.
You will always have our friendship and loyalty, Prince Alexander. But from a fellow adventurer, take some advice. If you find your true love, protect her with your life. Fear all beasts without the redeeming humanity of love. And to aid you, accept my mirror. Now that my life is no longer hung in false shadows, I have no need for it. Give it to someone with nothing to fear from the truth it reveals.
So many magic mirrors.
Thank you. I wish you both well.
Come, Beauty. Let me take you home.
That's okay. A lot has happened probably since you last saw this fireman too. What if I look in the mirror?
Alexander examines Beast's mirror. The glass has a startling clarity, and the frame is quite beautiful.
Can I use it on myself?
Alexander looks in the mirror and sees a handsome, somewhat lonely young man.
Sure, okay. My advice is to save often. That'd be funny. Okay, I think this goes in the teapot, the water, but I'm gonna check my spell book just to make sure. Okay, falling water in my teapot.
Alexander fills the hunter's lamp to the brim with the fountain water.
Sweet. Do I need to do anything else for that spell or just wait for the water to boil? So I'll take that out. The falling water, speak incantation. How do I do that? Do I use the spell book on the teapot? Oh, the two is silent. How do I, oh, cast. That's how you do it. Okay.
Alexander prepares to enchant the hunter's lamp with the Make Rain spell incantation.
Clouds of thunder, shafts of light, come and sup with me tonight. Waters three have I for tea, brew a tempest now for me.
His little dance.
The lamp in Alexander's hand gives a little perk. He hopes the spell works despite his makeshift teapot.
Cool. Just gonna take one more peek at that. Okay. Heat boiling to activate. Yep, got it. Okay. Take one more rose.
Alexander takes a magnificent white rose from the rose hedges.
Sweet. Forgot which island I want to go to next. Let's try... Oops, no, don't go there. Let's try the Isle of Wonder.
Alexander feels a...
Yeah, the precasting, I could see how that would not be intuitive. I already have swamp ooze, right? Oh sweet, here's this.
Alexander picks up the bottle. The little bottle contains some sort of potion and bears a label saying, "Drink me."
Sweet.
That's rather forward of it. The little china teacup is made of fine porcelain. The teacup contains swamp ooze.
Sweet. Okay, let's save here and drink some mystery stuff.
Alexander decides to swallow the potion in the bottle labeled "Drink me" to see what happens. Suddenly, his vision fades to black. His lungs become too heavy to breathe. His heartbeat slows.
Ah, he's fine.
Then beats no more. Suddenly, his heart takes a lurch, then beats strong. His chest heaves like that of a newborn. His vision clears, and
Whoa.
Alexander feels fine.
Phew. For a minute there, I thought, what if someone else had seen me and thought, sounds?
Are the doors supposed to be open like that? I hope I didn't glitch the game.
The little bottle contains some sort of potion and bears a label saying, "Drink me."
Oh good, there's some
That's
left.
rather forward of it.
I can still go in here, right? Oh, leave
Those
me alone.
snapdragons don't like Alexander getting so close.
Oh, there we go, okay. Alright, let's wait for these queens to come back.
Your Highness may as well spend her royal time contemplating something else. The lump of coal shall be sent to the Castle of the Crown under my name, and that's all there is to it.
No, it shan't.
Yes, it shall.
If the coal is sent in your name, I shall royally decree a ban on all red on this isle.
You do, and I shall royally decree that white shall be henceforth used for all mopping up of cabbage stew.
You wouldn't dare!
Oh, wouldn't I?
Oh, it's you! Have you thought of any more of those brilliant ideas of yours?
Yes, I have, in fact. Here's a lump of coal.
I found the two of you another lump of coal so that you can stop fighting over the one you have.
Oh, let me see! A lump of coal! And what a beauty it is, too! Oh, marvelous! Now we can stop fighting, sister. Your Highness can just keep the old lump of coal, and I'll take this new one.
Quite right. That settles everything.
As a token of our endless esteem and royal favor, please accept this magnificent and truly incredible spoiled egg.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Let me see that lump of coal, Your Highness.
It is a beauty, isn't it?
Why, it's bigger than my lump of coal. Let me have it immediately. Over my dead body, Your Highness. It's my lump of coal, and it is indeed larger and much grander. Just look at that sheen.
Sheen?
I demand you exchange with me immediately.
Nuh-uh. That's the last we see of Chessland. Let me... I'm doing this a lot, but let me pull out this spell book one more time. Okay, swamp ooze, river Styx water, black horse feather, oak embers, sulfur. Okay, let's... Being risky saving over the same save over and over again. Let's go
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Let's go to Isle of the Crown.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Now that I have this potion, I think I should be able to do something. Oh, right. I can also... Yeah. Where's my rose? Oh, right there.
There's no reason to use that there.
No, I'm using it on the bird.
There's no reason to use that there.
Bird! I'm trying to use it on the bird.
There's no reason...
Yes, there is. Bird, take it.
There's no reason...
Gosh.
Alexander holds out the rose, hoping that the bird will deliver it to Cosima. The nightingale takes the rose and heads for the castle once more.
A white rose. How beautiful. It must be from Alexander. How I wish that I could see him with my own eyes.
The rose is so
But Abdul
small.
will never allow it. He only risks capture by sending me these things, dear to my heart though they are. Fly elsewhere, my pretty friend. Do not endanger Prince Alexander again by taking tokens from his hand. Forgive me, Alexander, and forget me. I cannot return your love, for fear that I shall never leave this castle again.
The narrator's like, magnificent white rose, and it's like this big.
Alexander waits in vain for Cosima's nightingale to return, but the bird does not. Could there be something wrong?
Aww.
Or does Cosima simply not welcome his attentions further?
Overanalyzing, dude. Okay. Oh, that's right. Ah. I could have gone to...
Old lamps for new. Old lamps for new.
I need to use my lamp before I do this. Excuse me. Totally could have gone to the druid place first, but that's fine. Just walk.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Great gods, did you see that? The man just appeared from nowhere.
Perhaps he was sent by the spirits. I see no boat.
He is an intruder, no matter how he got here. Grab him!
Don't worry, it's fine.
Not again. Look, I'll leave. It's no problem.
I think not. Let's go.
Alexander is frozen at the spectacle before him. Robed figures are gathered around a bonfire. Some mystical ceremony is taking place, but as to its purpose, Alexander has no clue.
We found a trespasser on the beach, Archdruid.
Uh-oh. Archdruid. Now what has Alexander wandered into?
This must be the foreigner we were warned about. How appropriate that he should come during our rain festival. Place him in the sacrificial cage.
Wait! I must rescue the princess!
There's an ancient druid saying,
It'll be fine
"A
this
man who
time.
would save others must first save himself."
No problem.
Alexander is pushed into the confining wicker cage. And the cage is swung out over the bonfire.
Just wait for him to
Alexander
cook.
starts to feel a little warm. The bottom of the cage is getting uncomfortably hot. This cage is really hot. Fire in the cage. Alexander pulls out Beauty's old slave clothes, desperate to beat out the flames. The flame is extinguished, but the clothes themselves burn to cinders. Alexander won't be able to keep the cage from igniting for long. The heat and movement must have jarred something.
Here we go.
Something that Alexander's carrying is starting to jiggle around. Egad, something's really percolating.
Egad.
The water in Alexander's lamp
His
is
eyes.
hot. It's just about
Boiling.
Alexander feels a drop. It starts to rain.
That man is a powerful nature wizard.
Sure.
By the sacred oak, let him down.
Powerful nature wizard. This music.
I must apologize for our rude welcoming committee. We've been feeling inhospitable ever since the winged ones stole our sacred miniature oak tree. Besides, Wazir Al-Hazred sent a message that we were to watch out for a highly dangerous foreign assassin. I assume you are the one he meant.
I'm sure I'm precisely who he meant. I assure you, I mean to harm no one, unless that person threatens the princess. I'm sorry to have disrupted your ceremony, but I'm running out of time.
What is it that you seek?
The Oracle on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain told me I should speak to you about the realm of the dead. She told me of 2 souls in unrest there that I might be able to free.
Free souls in the realm of the dead? You're mad.
The souls might be able to help me on my mission to save the princess. It's imperative that I do everything I can. The risks are not important.
No. And yet getting yourself killed will hardly help the princess. But I will tell you what I know. Legend has it that it is the right of any human to challenge the Lord of the Dead in order to save his own life or the life of another already past. But the knowledge of how to do this was lost centuries ago. I have only heard of one who tried it, a young knight who came to the land of the Green Isles from a distant land long ago. According to the story, he was determined to challenge the Lord of the Dead for the soul of his dead lover. It is said that he tamed the Lord of the Dead's horse, a black-winged, demon-hearted beast named Nightmare. Nightmare sometimes flies to the human world to feed on certain noxious plants. Those unfortunate enough to see her are glad to escape with their very souls intact. Somehow, the Knight captured Nightmare and rode off on her back, supposedly to the realm of the dead. But neither the Knight nor his lover ever returned. If there was a means for challenge, it was lost with the Knight.
I see. Can you tell me anything about the Lord of the Dead?
Ah, that is a blacker matter still. To the Druids, he is Samhain, Lord of Coldness and Despair. Samhain was once a man like you or I, but he insulted the gods and was sentenced to rule the underworld. Immortal he is, and mateless. Robbed of sleep, robbed of movement, robbed of companionship. It is said that he hates all mortals even more for the mortality that he lost. That is all I know.
Interesting. I shall remember.
Now look how the oak embers of our bonfire still glow hot despite the rain. If you're bent on your course, you'll need courage that's just as impervious to the chill. May your luck last longer than your storm, brave one.
May it indeed. Thank you, Archdruid.
All right. Hot oak embers, you say? I think I can go ahead and put them in the skull. Add hair and brimstone to skull of embers. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Alexander scoops up some of the red-hot embers in the ancient human skull.
I'll save 10. All right, let's find some noxious plants.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange...
All right. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Just let me climb. Don't make me do this.
Whoa, wait.
Okay. Horsey! I really like this horsey.
Alexander arrives at the top of the cliffs, somewhat winded after his long but uneventful climb.
Horsey! Okay, now I need to add the egg. Where's that egg? Why don't I see the egg? Am I blind? Oh, here's the egg. Haha.
Alexander cracks the spoiled egg and dumps it into the skull containing the embers. The spoiled egg hisses as it makes contact with the hot embers. Zounds, the steam. Phew, the smell of sulfur.
The horsey's name is Nightmare.
Alexander puts the strand of hair into the skull containing the embers and the spoiled egg.
All right. Where's spellbook? charming a creature of the night.
Alexander solemnly speaks the incantation over the skull.
Creature of night, to me succumb. Fire and brimstone leave thee numb. Purity bind thee like a chain, to do whate'er I now ordain.
Nightmare flares her nostrils at the scent of the fire and brimstone.
That's it. Come on. I need passage to your homeland, fiery one.
Unable to resist the power of the enchanted smell, Nightmare approaches Alexander. Her eyes appear glassy and sightless. In her hypnotized state, she is unaware of the humans so close to her flank, or of anything at all except that marvelous smell.
Be nice to the horse.
Now ride!
So pretty.
Nightmare deposits Alexander on a strange, cold world. And some of the inhabitants don't look too friendly.
Okay. Some of them are not too friendly. Let me say this is 11. Oh, get away. No, don't touch me.
Who are you, grieving spirits?
I am Queen Ilaria of the land of the Green Isles, and this beloved spirit is my husband, King Caliphan. We were murdered in our beds by our trusted vizier, like a viper. He snuck in during the night and stabbed us in our sleep. Now my husband's soul is broken, and he will not speak.
Then you are the ones I seek. Are you not the parents of Princess Cassima?
Our daughter! Have you news of the princess?
I know that she is alive and safely back in her kingdom after being rescued from Mordak. But I'm afraid I have not personally seen her. Alhazred is keeping her in her room in mourning for you.
I am glad to hear of her return, but she will not be safe alone with that devil. Oh, that we could be there to protect her.
Cassima, how I fail thee.
My poor
mouth is moving
will
so
never
much.
rest while our murder goes unavenged, and our daughter is in danger.
I came to take you back with me. Your people are still loyal to you. They need to know about the Vizier. Cassima needs you too.
But this is the realm of the dead. We cannot leave it. Nor, for that matter, can you. The only one who might be able to return us all to the land of the living is the Lord of the Dead. But he would never help us. He has no mercy.
I might be able to convince him. I must try.
Then take this. It is my ticket to the underworld. There you will find the Lord of the Dead. I cannot use the ticket as long as I'm chained here. And if we cannot be avenged, I will never be unchained.
Thank you. Perhaps it will save us all.
Be careful, young man. If you can ease my husband's torment and help our daughter, we will be most grateful.
I will do my best. Goodbye, Queen Ilaria.
Okay, stay away from the zombies. Stay away from the zombies. Oh, whoops. Just go on to the next screen. Hello, Ghosty.
Why do you not rest, sad spirit?
Rest? I cannot rest. My son is lost.
Lost? You mean in this realm?
No. His spirit is stuck in the land of the living, probably looking for me. But I cannot leave to go show him the way. My poor Ali.
Is there anything I can do?
Take this handkerchief. If you get back to the land of the living and find him, tell him that his mother is waiting for him here. By this kiss, he'll be able to find his way to the realm of the dead.
I'll do my best to find him.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my Ali.
Yeah, I like this Linda Gary. Alright, well, I'll show you what happens if a zombie gets you. Where are they? Zombies.
Alexander decides to get closer to the undead creature. A decision that was definitely not one of his best.
Just disintegrates. And my game crashed. That was some zombie. It crashed my game. Alright, hold on. Come on. Alright. Sorry, I'm just moving a window where I can see it better. Yeah, Fire Moon, why did you tell me to do that? I know you just wanted to see this loading screen that I don't normally show you. Alright. Come on. No more shenanigans. Get away from me.
The skeleton to the left of the path hands something to the spirits that approach the underworld entrance.
Oh my gosh.
Please.
So this part...
Next.
This part looks familiar, huh? Okay, so I played this game as a kid and I did not do this part. And if you do not do this part and leave the land of the dead, you can't beat the game. So...
Alexander picks up the two bones on the ground. Now, what do these bones remind him of?
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
The skeletons are overcome with the musical call of the bones. They begin to jiggle, then to dance.
So cute, though. This part is pretty fun. So silly. Yeah, they really milk this. The other guys are like, why are you still dancing?
Alexander finishes his tune, and the skeletons resume their posts. Despite their frolic, they don't seem any friendlier.
Good thing he dropped this.
Alexander picks up the skeleton key.
And they totally don't notice. Okay, ticket. Where's my ticket? This must be my ticket.
I have a ticket.
Oh, on. Next.
Okay, let's save in here. Next.
Apparently, Alexander's not the only one who's curious about the body on the path. Alexander takes the knight's black gauntlet and examines the writing on it. Flesh may cross the portal and seek its master, death. Flesh may go where death is trod, and challenge, like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod, to spare a mortal's breath. Zounds, that sounds serious.
I think the poems in this game are pretty decent. One of the love poems I somehow have memorized from just hearing it when I was a kid. Here's some money.
Will these coins do as fare for passage?
Charon accepts the fare and waves Alexander onto the boat.
All right. Now let's get some river sticks.
Alexander would love to get some River Styx water in that teacup, but there's no access to the water from this side of the River Styx.
Oh, darn it. There was totally access.
Alexander scoops a little of the River Styx into the teacup with the swamp ooze, being careful not to get any of the black water on his skin. Alexander reaches out to open the gate. Suddenly, the wood trembles beneath his fingertips.
What touch has awakened my sleep? I smell the blood of a mortal. Reach out thine hand again, fleshy human, that I might devour it. It has been centuries since I last ate.
Yeah, he's pretty great. I forgot, do I do this?
I have this gauntlet.
That has naught to do with me, human.
Tell me a riddle.
Despite his fear, Alexander summons his bravest voice to command the living gate.
I would pass, Gate. I have business with your master.
My master and thine, human. I would be pleased to introduce thee. Only step forward and thou shalt meet him shortly.
No, thank you. I come to meet the Lord of the Dead with my flesh still intact.
And why should I let you past, human, when I would much rather eat you?
I have been told that there is a way for humans to enter Death's realm. There must be something I can do. Some task that will allow me to pass through your doors, Gate.
I seem to recall something. A trick. Perhaps, a test. Yes. Should a human try to pass, a riddle is Gate's wont to ask.
A riddle it is, then.
And if thou wouldst fail to answer Gate, his thirsty jaws will be thy fate.
Agreed.
Listen as though it meant thy life then, human, for it surely does. My first is foremost legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory. My fourth twice ends a nominee. My hole is this gate's only key.
My first is
Yeah,
foremost.
yeah,
the
got
way.
it, got
My
it.
second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory.
The answer is love.
Thou traitor of the mortal plane, how didst thou guess love? That riddle should never have been solved. Love is unknown in this realm.
Love cannot be banished, even from this place. There are spirits still pining of it on the surface above. Still less can it be banished from my heart.
Enough! Burden me not with thy poetry. Pass through, and quickly, before I change my mind.
This part's so cool. But I want to show you what happens if you die. So you're inside here, right?
Alexander...
Blah, blah, blah. Come on.
What? The flame. Alexander decides to try to force the gate open.
And then you end up outside. So I guess your soul, like, gets sent out and then you have to go back in.
It must have been love at first bite.
Oh, there's a clue there. Anyway. This part is so cool. I really like it.
Alexander approaches the throne of the Lord of the Dead.
The design is so cool.
Why have you entered my domain, still wearing your flesh? If you are so anxious for death, you might have found it easily enough in the land of the living. But since you are here, you are most welcome to stay. Kiss my hand, and you will be one with the spirits. There will be no pain.
No, I'm gonna hit you with my glove. Just kidding.
I did not come here to die, but to demand my right of challenge. I respectfully challenge thee, death, by throwing down this gauntlet. Man may pass the portal and seek its master, death. Man may pass where death has trod, and challenge like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod, to spare a mortal's breath.
He has the gauntlet!
Impossible! He challenges death. Who are you to challenge death?
A man of flesh is all I need to be, my lord.
And what is it that you seek with this challenge? The soul of some dead maiden?
I seek the souls of King Califim and Queen Ilaria, the land of the Green Isles.
You would save 2 human souls and emerge alive from this realm yourself? That shall be a difficult challenge indeed. The tomb does not open its doors lightly.
Either all 3 of us leave, or none go.
Very well. Then let me think of an appropriate task. Ah, yes. I have it now. Your challenge is this. For thousands of years, I have sat upon this throne. I have heard every sad tale that can be told by human lips. I have seen tragedies that ended empires, injustices that defy reason, love that would light the very stars turn cold and hard. I have seen torments that cannot possibly be borne, and yet must be for centuries. This thing I have never done. I have never shed a tear. Make me cry, thou man of flesh. That is my challenge.
Make death cry?
Sooner could he turn sea to stone, or fire to ice.
This part is so cool. One of my favorite parts of the game. I really like it.
If your existence has been all that you say it has, then truth alone shall be my sword.
The mirror's surface swirls with darkness for a moment, then fills with images even blacker. Reflections of despair, of wailing souls, of shackles colder and more immutable than any forged by man, of a world of thirsts that can never be quenched. Alexander feels the mirror tremble in his grasp, and is glad that he cannot see its face. But the Lord of the Dead is transfixed to the mirror, to the screening of his life. Things long forgotten are once more uncovered. His enslavement to this throne while still a man, the years of watching misery and horror and growing ever more numb to it, the seep of his own humanity, the slow growth of a new thing altogether which became that which he is now. His is an existence that has no possibility of redemption, no end. The surrounding spirits draw away in pain. The truth is so sharp it stabs, so intense it sears.
Take it away. Make it stop.
The mirror of truth cracks from the strain, and death sheds a single gray tear.
Truth is indeed a terrible thing. I have worn this mantle for so long, I had forgotten its dreadful weight. You shall take the souls and leave as I agreed. You have been granted to stay from this inevitable reality. I almost envy you. Find the souls he has claimed, and bring them to me. King Caliphim and Queen Alaria, I presume. Your hero has won you a few more years of mortality. May your souls be more prepared for their rest when you return.
Thank you, my lord. I hope that they will.
And you, man of flesh, my steed shall take the three of you back to the land of the living. Tell her where it is you wish to go.
Poor horse has to carry all three of them.
Until we meet again, then. I assure you, we will meet again.
No offense, my lord, but I hope that will be many long years from now.
It is never as long as you might wish, mortal. Now, begone.
Yes, my lord. Are you coming, Majesty?
Al-Hazred's treachery must be handled carefully, Alexander. Alari and I must go gather our allies and form a plan. Watch over Casima. Make sure she comes to no harm. We will return as soon as we can to take back all that has been stolen from us.
I will keep her safe until your return.
Thank you, son. Your love for our daughter must be deep indeed for you to have undertaken death itself for our sakes.
Indeed. May we succeed in what awaits us, and live long together as a family.
Bye. Gonna do just a couple more things. Yeah. Old lamps for new.
Excuse me, peddler, but I have an old lamp that might interest you.
Ah, an old lamp. And what a nice traditional design, too. Take your pick of my new lamps.
Gosh, I'm pretty sure it's this one.
Ah, a fine choice, my son. Here is your new lamp. Good day, and I thank you, sir.
Good day.
Oh, I think there's a cutscene I'm about to see that shows me which lamp it is. But,
Drat, another dud.
can't remember. Is Jalo in here again?
Hello. I will be right up.
No, Jalo's not here.
Now, what can I do for you?
Nothing. Goodbye. Leaves without saying a word.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
It is not a good day.
Alexander suddenly gets a very sneaky idea.
I can't go on anymore. Without Cassima, I'd just rather not live.
Prince Alex, no!
It's true. The Wazir has beaten me. I give up. Poison is my last resort.
That gesture, he was like, whoa.
Stop!
I am no more.
Oh, what a waste. The poor young fool.
He's dead. He's dead. Wait until Abdul hears. He'll be so pleased. I told you not to
Yeah,
pop in like
that's
that.
the right lamp.
You can learn to knock like everybody else. Sorry, Master. I couldn't help myself. I have great news. Well, what is it? Prince Alexander is dead! He killed himself in despair over losing Cassima. What? Are you positive? That young man has proven to be most devious. I saw the whole thing myself, Master. He was really and truly quite dead. If what you say is true, it shall be most convenient. You've spent enough time on that little irritant. We must start thinking about the wedding. Anything, Master? Oh, I do love weddings. Well, we do want you to look your prettiest, don't we? Now, Shamir Shamazel, to the lamp with you. Prepare yourself, as we discussed.
Alexander's heart lurches to life in his chest.
Prince Alex! But you were...
Sorry, friend. I was doing a little acting, I'm afraid.
Ah, of course, the strange cloaked man. You are quite clever, and a bit too exciting for an old man.
Well, I want to do a trade. Well, glad Crusader, if you do ever decide to play this, there is the other ending.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please, choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
I think I'd like the painter's brush.
Very good, Prince Alex. The painter's brush it is. May your painting go well. Feel free to bring back the brush at any time.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, that was great acting. I don't think Jello's in there, but I'm gonna check just one more time. Yeah, whatever. No, I don't need you.
No.
Goodbye. We are getting close to the end of this game. I said good day. I feel like I should be sneaking around these guys, but you know. Okay. Let's see. I think, let me check this spell book again. Sticks for swamp ooze and cup stir with horse feather. Okay. No one guards the castle alley. Why would they? It's not like people are gonna make magic doors.
Alexander dips the large black feather into the teacup and stirs the contents gently. To his amazement, the jet black color of the feather slowly drains from end to tip into the teacup. The teacup mixture blackens and thickens to a paint-like consistency. Alexander carefully puts it away, discarding the drained feather.
All right, let's do some painting.
To paint something, Alexander must first choose a location where he wants to paint. The paint can then be used on that location.
It's fine. I'm just trying to dip it in the paint.
Feeling artistically inspired, Alexander decides to make use of the large blank castle wall.
Graffiti!
Ah, a doorway. Just what Alexander was thinking this wall needed.
Okay. Let's do some magic spells.
With trepidation, Alexander gathers his strength for the enchantment of the painted door. Magic paint, black as ink. Bring to life what I think. Make it real what I draw, according... The spell worked. The door has magically solidified.
Why wasn't Alexander saying that?